I've got the kootai P-47 back out here again this morning, and I have a 3S LiPo in it. So I'm going to be flying it on 3S LiPos today. I've got 6 3S LiPo packs, so I figure if it makes it through the entire flight session through 6 LiPo packs, 3S LiPo packs, I would say it can handle 3S LiPo. So, alright, let's take it out here and launch it. Let's see what it does on 3S. I love this plane on 2S as it comes stock. It's absolutely awesome. But I think I should be able to handle a 3S LiPo. Okay, I've got it in 6G mode and high rate. Set my timer here. Alright, launching. Oh man, did that take off in a hurry. I forgot to mention, you know, one reason why this has such a good turn radius in 6G mode like it is right now is this plane does rudder mixing with the aileron. You know, I was flying it around just bank and yak, but it's actually mixing in rudder with the ailerons. And this is one of the first planes I've seen that does that didn't mix in, you know, so much rudder that it would tip stall. So they've got a really good balance on this as far as the amount of rudder mixed in with aileron. So it keeps it really, really stable, but also makes it a real tight turn radius without having to input rudder. Okay, so let's see. We've got it in 3D mode now. So let's see what we can do on 3S with in 3D mode. Alright, so let's see what kind of climb. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Let's go away from the sun. Okay, ready to go vertical from a slow start. That is amazing. It has got some power now. And of course, since it's going through the pulling through the air so much faster, the rolls are a lot faster too. Yeah, I can live with that. Check that out. Just pick how big of a loop you want to make on 3S. That is great. Now the question is, how much flight time am I going to get with it on 3S? And I love this 3D mode, man. It does not fight you at all. It doesn't do self-leveling. It doesn't fight you at all in the 3D mode, but it does make it really, really smooth. And I've got some wind out here this morning, so I kind of think that their 3D mode is basically, wind mitigation. Man, is that awesome on 3S, or is that awesome on 3S? I'm loving it. Check that out. I hope it holds up on 3S. If it holds up, I am definitely going to put all 6 of my packs through this today. I've got my timer set for 5 minutes, just, you know, to see, pushing it fairly hard with mixed mode flying, how much how much flight time I'm going to get out of it. I've got 14 grams of nose ballast weight on it because the 3S LiPos I had to use for this are just 3S 650s, and they're like 10 grams lighter than the stock 2S that comes with it. So I'm just curious to see how much flight time I'm going to get on 3S. If I get 5 or 6 minutes out of it with one of those little 3S 650s, I'll be happy camper. But man, is that cool, or is that cool? And I'm flying it with the stock transmitter. It's a little twitchy on the elevator when you're moving that fast through the air. The ailerons feel really good, but every once in a while the elevator feels a little twitchy when you're going really fast. So the next flight session when I bring it out, I'll have an external receiver in it, and I will have it set up for the TX16S. But that is awesome on 3S, and that is such a nice looking plane. Very, very stable. I was just trying to see if I could do a stall turn with it. I think that in 3D mode it doesn't fight me. It doesn't do auto leveling, but I think it mutes the control surfaces a little bit. So I'm not getting a lot of movement on the rudder in 3D mode. To do a stall turn, you know, it kind of really lazy on the rotation. Oh, well, there we go. So I've had it in the air for 5 minutes already. So let's bring it back around here. I'm going to put it back into 6G mode, and we're going to come back around the other direction into the wind to land it. Man, that is awesome. That is an awesome plane. Alright, so let's see here. Battery pack is warm, not hot, but it is warm. The battery pack is a Tattoo, and I think that is an R line. It's a 650 milliamp hour LiPo. It's a 75C that weighs, I think, 53. Yeah, it weighs 53 grams, so it's fairly lightweight. All right, I'll try and hold it up here where you can see it. Not bad. 3.7, 3.7, 3.7. Okay, so I would say pushing it the way I was pushing it, and you saw I went full throttle quite a bit. Pushing it the way I was pushing it in mixed mode flying with just a 3S 650 milliamp hour LiPo, I should get a 6-minute flight, leaving 3.6 volts per cell. I say at least a 6-minute flight, maybe a 6.5-minute flight, leaving 3.6 volts per cell. Excellent performance, and that's stock prop. Everything is stock. I haven't changed a single thing except for the battery. Put a 3S battery in it. So if it survives through all 6 battery packs today, I will put a note in the comment section for this video to let you know that it looks like it's 3S capable without any issues. Alright, that's a wrap on this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in the Tinkerz Lab.